Darrin, Louise, in trouble. Esmeralda was just called out of town because of illness in her family, and tonight I'm having a formal dinner party for 8 people, including that big shot new client. What's his name? Right, H.J. Simpson. Well, we know it's an imposition, but Larry and I wondered, would you mind lending us Naomi for this evening? To cook that same wonderful meal we had with you. We'd be happy to pay her $15.
Oh, just a second. Naomi.
Yes, sir?
Would you like to earn an extra $15?
Oh, I'd love to. My son, the medical student, has to get a new pair of white shoes.
Mrs. Tate needs help with the dinner party. What time do you want her there, Louise?
Oh, about 5 o'clock?
Okay, 5 o'clock. That's the address.
Thanks a million. I'll go get a uniform.
It's all set, Louise.
We're not putting you out, are we? We really appreciate it.
Oh, don't mention it. It's Naomi's day off, so it won't make any difference to Samantha. Oh, that's okay. Have a nice party. You still remember how to cook?
I hope so.
So do I. Naomi sets a very high standard. I may be very hard to please.
Who called?
Louise Tate.
Oh, about what?
Well, Esmeralda had to leave town, so she hired Naomi to pinch hit on a formal dinner party for 8 people. May I have my coffee, please, honey?
Naomi! Naomi! Naomi? She's gone.
Honey, what's the matter?
Louise has to cancel that dinner party.
She can't.
Why?
It's in honor of a client.
Well, then she has to invite us.
Why?
Because if I'm not there to give Naomi some handy hints, the evening is going to be a fiasco.
Sam, will you please tell me what you're talking about?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Well, it's a long story. And I have a feeling you're going to hate every word of it. Naomi!
Yes?
Well, if I didn't know how well things turn out, this mess would make me very nervous.
Well, I'm not used to flying solo. Somehow I feel much more confident when Mrs. Stephens is around.
Isn't this Parisian consomme a little thick?
No, you just have to stir it. When Mrs. Stephens stirred it, There.
Very good. Naomi, you burned it. It looks like a king-size prune.
Well, it just needs to be basted.
Oh, it's hopeless.
Mrs. Taylor?
Yes. What happened?
You see? The secret's in the basting.
Uh-oh.
Where have you been, as if I didn't know?
Darrin, I just can't stand by idle.
Oh, yes, you can. Larry Tate's getting exactly what he deserves.
But Louise isn't. You're not a woman, so you wouldn't understand. But one fiasco dinner party can open wounds that may never heal. Well, it's worse than wearing slacks when everybody else is wearing dresses. Please.
Please what?
Let me go back and help Naomi. I promise I'll never use witchcraft again.
You will?
Well, I'll promise to try and taper off. I've got to get back before something drastic happens.
Well, I guess just because I'm having a beef with Larry's no reason to take it out on Louise.
That's right. Well, thank you. I've got to go make dessert.
Swell. I suppose you've got a great dessert planned.
Mm-hmm. Cherry's Jubilee.
Boy, I should get that lucky.
You just have.
Isn't there someone looking after my grandchild?
They say crying's good for them.
She is beautiful, isn't she?
And Dora, for once we're in complete agreement.
Luckily, she takes after Samantha.
She does look like Sam. But I think there's a little bit of me there, too.
Yes, but the wrinkles will disappear soon.
I meant the hair. It's dark like mine.
Baby fuzz. It'll rub off soon. No, she'll grow up to look just like Samantha.
What makes you so sure?
Well, I'll prove it to her if you like.
How?
Well, I'll turn her into a young lady for a few minutes, and then you'll see.
And Dora, if you so much as look at my daughter the wrong way,
I wish I could break you of the habit of making empty threats. And Dora, oh, let's not fight, dearie. Let's not fight. In front of the baby. Oh, by the way, have you told your mother and father about the birth yet?
Oh, no, I haven't. How come you're suddenly so concerned about my parents?
Oh, stop being so suspicious. Now be a good boy and run along and phone them.
Yeah, I suppose I should.
To be picked up, wasn't it? Now, we'll go for a little walk, and then we'll take you to your mummy, yes.
I'd like to leave a little plaything for the baby. I thought a centaur might be nice.
Serena, I have to explain something. You see, my husband is mortal.
Oh, you poor dear.
If you really want to get her something, why don't you buy her a rattle?
Darling, you're positively brilliant. I'd never have thought of that.
Takes practice.
At least let me leave you a little something.
Serena, I hate to seem ungrateful, but they have a rule about too many flowers in the room. As a matter of fact, you're not even supposed to be here.
Yes, I know. An old biddy nurse tried to stop me outside.
That must have been Miss Kelton. You better leave before she gets back.
Oh, darling, she's been here all the time.
Where?
That's Nurse Kelton. Serena, you turn her back.
Oh, very well, darling. Don't get excited.
Where am I?
Might have known she'd say something cliché.
And all these flowers back in here again. I was sure I put those out. I told you the hospital doesn't like so many flowers. What's going on? Where are the flowers?
What flowers?
You didn't see any flowers?
No?
You?
No.
I did.
Oh, Miss Kelton, don't let it worry you.
Oh, I'm not worried, honey. I've been a nurse for 20 years, and I know that there's a logical explanation for everything that happens. There's one for my seeing the flowers.
What's that?
The job's getting to me.
Ta-ta!
Where'd she go?
Pardon me. Could you tell me where I could buy a rattle?
Well, yes, Tippett's Toy Store is 2 blocks away. You just...
Thank you. You see, I'm completely new here, and... What's the matter?
Have we met somewhere before?
No. But I've heard that line somewhere before.